If we feel our lives awakening to the divine, and we know that something is within us, something is within us that is a spark, that is that Kundalini energy wanting to awaken, wanting to be felt within us, wanting to be recognized, wanting to know itself as the truth, the highest truth, the highest love, the highest grace. There's something within us. We feel it. We know it's there. We know there's a spark dwelling, igniting, feeling itself. Makra makra sarete. Let's let it awaken. Let's let it come into full consciousness. Let's let it feel its full divinity within our body, awakening to the highest truth, to the highest love. Shavakranate, that spark of divinity that is present within every single being that exists. Spark of the divine. Shiva, 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 Guru. Is it awakening? Is it coming to fruition? The beauty of this lifetime. Is it coming to fruition? Is it knowing itself within us? Is it coming into our awareness now? Bakara, 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 masarete. I am Shiva, 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 Guru, Grunarata. Can we allow it to awaken within us now? Can we allow it to be the spark of the divine that conceives everything in the world? Conceives our beingness, conceives the divinity that rests in everything, everywhere. Everywhere we look, everything we see, it's that spark of divine consciousness dwelling. Everyone. Bakara, 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 masarete, guru, 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 narata. It's one little spark of consciousness just waiting to be loved into life, waiting to be consciously aroused, waiting to be lived through this body, this consciousness. Makara 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 masarete. Nata. Why don't we see if we can tune into that spark of creation today that dwells within our body, the Kundalini energy, the awakening of consciousness and grace within our body. Shaiva, Guru, 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 Shaya Namata, Kali, Kali, Kalima, I am Kali, Kali, Kalima, Shiva, Guru, Guru, Ramata, Kali, Kali, Kalima, Guru, Shaya, Mata. Opening to the divine in this moment, the consciousness of grace. Opening to the divine in this moment, the love that is the purity of perfection, oneness, truth. Shiva Karmasarete Guru Guru Shantara. Yes, it's sparking within us. It's feeling the divinity within us. It's knowing the truth within us. How can we consciously awaken this energy within us? Know that the divine is within us. Know that we are freeing ourselves to be divine in everything. All the aspects of life, every moment of this life. Feeling the divine, knowing the divine, freeing the divine to be acting within us, doing us. We let the energy do us. We just watch it. We feel it. Bakara 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 masate. I allow this energy of grace. I allow this energy of grace, this Kundalini Shakti activation to take place now. We allow the energy of grace to open, be received by us. Shavakara bakara 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 masate. Allowing the energy of grace to awaken within our body, allowing the energy of grace to feel itself throughout our whole system, allowing the energy of grace to know itself within us as the truth of divinity, Shaiva Kramate. I allow it to awaken within me. I allow it to feel itself within me. I allow it to know itself within me. I allow myself to be fully surrendered to the divinity of truth in this moment. I allow myself to fully feel the awakening occurring within me. It's opening, it's awakening. It's feeling itself, it's being graced, it's gracing, it's knowing. The consciousness within me is knowing itself as divine. The consciousness within me is feeling itself within my body. I can feel an opening happening. I can feel an awakening beginning. The process of awakening beginning to occur within my body now. Shaiva. Does it feel itself? Does this energy feel itself within my body? Does it know itself as the truth of everything that is, ever was, and ever will be? Do we know this Kundalini energy that resides within our body? How can we know her more deeply? How can we get to know this Kundalini energy within our body? Does she want to experience something within us? Does she want to experience all the beautiful nadis running through our entire system? Does she want to experience the awakening of our consciousness? Shiva. Does she want to experience us being awake on this earth plane now at this time in consciousness? Is it deeper and deeper and deeper within our system? More and more subtle awakening, more and more subtle opening, more and more subtle feeling. Nirabhakra Matharike Shaiva. I am Shiva, Guru, 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 Guru. I am Shiva, Guru, 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 Guru. I am Shiva, Guru, 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 Kamate. How do I go into my body so deeply that I feel the energy awakening now? Shaiva. How do I go so deeply within my body that I feel this energy awakening now? I feel the release of the prana moving through the spine, through the body, through all of the nadis, all of the nerve channels in my body. A subtle experience of grace awakening within my body now. Is it allowed to awaken within me? Do I have permission to allow this energy to awaken within my body, within my being now? Do I allow myself to experience this awakening now? This kind energy that wants nothing but us to reach our highest states of enlightenment and bliss and truth. Does it know us more deeply than anything in this world could ever know us? This energy of grace, does it know us more deeply than anything could ever know us in this worldly plane? Shaiva Gruf. Consciously knowing that we are preparing ourselves for the Great Awakening. Consciously knowing that we are divinely communing with this beautiful energy of grace. Allowing her to choose the method and the time for our awakening. Allowing her to choose. Surrendering so deeply to this grace within us that we just feel the divine perfection of this perfect energy exchange right here, right now. Shaiva. It's opening deeper and deeper and deeper within our body. It's opening so deeply that we feel only grace within us. It's all we feel. It's all we know. It's all we experience. Only grace within us. It's a grace, wow, it's a grace that is so deep within us that oceans of bliss, oceans of consciousness are just feeling their way through our entire body. It knows itself within us. This Kundalini energy knows itself within us. Can we be committed to knowing her, to knowing this divine energy within our body? Can we be committed to knowing her, to feeling her, to allowing her to be that beautiful receptive quality of grace that resides in everything and everyone? So we become one with ourselves by accepting this divine energy within us, accepting her so greatly that she comes to know us as our divine self, that we come to know us as our divine self. Shiva. It's so deep within us that we must sit and allow and feel and experience. And so now we sit, allow ourselves to sit more and more deeply, more and more greatly, and experience this energy within us. Just sit and sit and sit and keep allowing and keep opening and keep experiencing and keep knowing and keep feeling. Preparing ourselves for this great moment in time when everything awakens to us, for us. So if we feel that the Kundalini is yet to be awakened within our body, we sit, we get to know this energy, we allow her to awaken within us in her timing. And if the Kundalini is already active, we allow her to work through our system, to work through our body in the way that she needs to, in her own timing. It's a great force of love. The more we surrender, the more we allow, the more conscious we become of her workings and the depth of what's happening within our body and our mind. Shiva. So becoming conscious, tuning in, allowing this energy, which is just really the very essence of us. The more we tune in and allow her to work within us and experience her grace, the more we know who we truly are, the more we allow our true self to come forth. Shiva. All right. Guru 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 guru. Allowing the Kundalini energy to awaken within our body so that we can experience the holy divine self that we are, always have been, and always will be. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for experiencing this grace within you. The more of us that allow this grace to be awakened and experienced within us, the more we become one and whole as a beingness on this earth plane. Together as one, all of us. Bakra, 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 bakra. Shiva, 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 Guru, Gurunata. So thank you, I love you, and I will see you soon. Hiran